Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. You know it's real when a good ass football game is about to come on and you sitting in the fucking dark on live on YouTube talking with the subs, trying to figure out what's going on with our team, man. Man, oh man. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bowels Movement 08, YouTube. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to all the Bucs YouTubers on, that be doing their thing. I try to show love when I can when it comes to y'all, cause y'all be, y'all be speaking y'all shit too. You know what I mean? It ain't just me out here, man. It's a whole lot of Bucs YouTubers that be putting out that content, man. So, shout out to all y'all, man, who be doing, who be preaching. Shout out to y'all who be talking that shit. We before I begin, try to find. Hold up. What's going on, Sean? We got a few good YouTubers out here, man. I'm gonna try to. Hopefully, when I'm done, I'll try to leave up some links for them channels, man. I will try to remember that after I'm done this live stream. So, make sure y'all check them out, man. Buccaneers, man, they 4-8 on the season. Make a grown man want to cry. These motherfuckers is 4-8, man. 4-8. Who's seen this shit coming? Who's seen them winning only 4 games in December? Yo, these motherfuckers had 4 fucking wins. 4 wins. Not 3, not 5, not 10. 4 wins? Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely get to that, man. I'm gonna definitely get to my live stream, yo. I'm gonna get to that in a few though, but yeah, I live streamed the second half. I started live streaming at the beginning of the third quarter. Earlier, man, I was feeling like shit. I couldn't fucking like the weather been crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Philly, man, like, just around this time of the year, it's cold as fuck. And then one day, it might be 75 degrees outside. You know what I'm saying? So, it'd be hot and cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what the weather's going to be like. So, I've been fighting this cold since, like, probably Friday, I think. So, today I woke up for like shit. My man Steven, shout out to him. He's a good sub on my channel. He always talk about, he always want me to go live. So shout out to him, man. I'll be like, some days like I don't, sometimes I don't feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't feel like going live at times. You know what I'm saying? But when subs like Steven, who's like always on my channel, commenting and like everything, like he always be like, go live. So I'm like, all right, well, let me get up and go live. Like shout out to my man Rocky too, man. He me and him always chatting all the time and shit. So, he be like, yo, like, are you going live? Like, I'm like, bro, like, like some days I don't feel like doing it though. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm just doing it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for for the Bucs fans. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Savage? Excuse me if I feel like shit, cause I'm still fucked up, but no, But yeah, Bucs lose 26-20 overtime. They pretty much dominated the whole game from start to finish, but they cannot finish games. The Buccaneers cannot finish games. They cannot finish games. They had the lead in the fourth quarter. Same like Buffalo game. They had the lead. And the defense cannot hold the lead. The defense cannot hold the lead at all. It was just crazy, man. Like I'm sitting here watching this game, and the Buccaneers was moving the ball up and down the field damn near the whole game. You know, Peyton Barber, man, shout out to him, man. He ran for 100 yards, man. You know, they had a run game today. And it was just a weird game, you know, because Tampa dominated time of possession. They had a good, you know, they moved the ball, but they can't score. They're getting field goals instead of touchdowns, and that's what hurt them today because they keep selling it for field goals, and they're not trying to get them touchdowns, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, the red zone offense sucks. And I'm sitting here watching it like, come on, Bucs, like, score. Score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, what the fuck is they doing? You know, like, you could watch the live stream, you know, again. Shit was crazy. I want to talk about that last drive in the fourth quarter. That last drive in the fourth quarter. Bucs had the ball. Game was tied up. You know, it was 2020. The first play, Jameis hit Charles Sims for like a 20-something yard screenplay. And I'm sitting here watching it, and I seen the block in the back. But it wasn't like he pushed the fuck out of him. So I mean, it was like a slight ass push, and they called it. As soon as I seen that little yellow thing that pop up that says flag on the TV, I said, "Yep, that shit coming back." The first play, from it was 1st and 20, and Dirk Cutter, with his conservative ass play calling, calls the draw play for Charles Sims. He gets like 2 or 3 yards, and I'm like, "Are y'all playing to go to overtime? Who calls a draw play? It's like a minute and some change left. You got timeouts. Why are you not trying to move the ball? Why are you not trying to go to Deshaun Jackson or Mike Evans? OJ Howard? You understand what I'm saying? So I was trying to. So they had the 1st and 20 with Charles Sims. Jameis tried to throw the ball. He gets sacked. The third play, they run it again. So I was just like, all right, yo, like I said, all right, yo, like they playing on some. I mean, like they doing some bullshit right now, and they punted the ball away. They didn't do shit with the ball. I mean, they didn't even go to Mike Evans or Deshaun Jackson. See, remember earlier in the season, I think it was the Giants game, if I'm not mistaken. Deshaun was frustrated. He was mad. And it was Bucs fans like they was like, why is Deshaun mad? Blah 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 blah. Cause he is used to making plays. He's used to making big plays. He hasn't done that this season. Deshaun has not been effective. Look, man, I've been watching football a long time. From what I remember of Deshaun Jackson, from college, back at Cal, to Philly, to the Redskins, he always been a big play guy. I mean, damn, they don't even use him as a damn punt returner, man. Fuck Adam Humphries, man. Put Deshaun Jackson back there. Let him try to make a play. You know what I'm saying? I remember Deshaun when he first got to the Eagles. I said, man, they got him in the second round. He's gonna be, he's gonna do his thing. He was making big plays with the Eagles. I think Deshaun has the second highest per yards per touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. He has like a big play ability, man. I haven't seen that shit at all this season. That's why he's frustrated. If you was Deshaun Jackson, wouldn't you be frustrated too? If you was Mike Evans, wouldn't you be pissed more too? Right or wrong though. And that drive right there, I said, man, they not even trying to do shit with the ball. Luckily, Green Bay didn't do nothing with the ball either when they got it, because they got the ball on their 40-yard line, some shit like that. So Dirk play calling is trash. I mean, I wish he could do so much better, man. Like he could do so much better with the play calling, but it's just the same shit every week. Nothing new. I don't see no new plays. I mean, move guys around on the offense. Like have Deshaun in the backfield or something. Like do something. Do something new for once. The same shit every week is just not working. This shit is not working, y'all. What's going on? Amazement. What's going on? Yeah, it was just man, Jameis with that fucking, was that a fumble or was that an interception return for a touchdown? Either way, Green Bay scored on that play, because Jameis did not take a sack. That was an interception, yeah. See, it was a fumble or it was a turnover, okay? I'm like, just take the sack, bro. There's nothing wrong with taking a sack. There's nothing wrong with taking a sack, man. And look, he had two dudes on him, and he's still trying to throw the ball. Like, Jameis, what are you doing? Just go down, bro. Go down. I mean, I couldn't believe that fucking play. And Green Bay didn't do shit all game, y'all. I mean, their running game killed them. I mean, Williams had a good day on them, but their passing game was trash. Randall Cobb was quiet. Devontae Adams was quiet. Jordy Nelson was quiet. They didn't do shit today. They didn't do nothing today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But they still won the fucking game. You know what I mean? And then like overtime start, Buccaneers lose the toss, and I'm like, well, all right, well, let's go out there and get a stop. I'm when when the game is on the line and the defense is out there, I don't trust them. I don't fucking trust them. And what they do? Green Bay went right down the field on them. Brett Hundley started using his feet. Williams got involved, and then a guy who ain't touched the ball all game scored the game-winning touchdown. Shit was sad, man. I mean, this was the game where Buccaneers actually played a good full quarters. Usually, Tampa Bay don't play. You know, they don't play full quarters like this very often. But today, they actually had a good full quarters. Besides like a few couple fuck ups. You know, they human. They gonna fuck up, but they had a good full quarters. That first drive they had to begin the game was crazy. They went up. They went right down the field on them, and they scored a touchdown. The first drive of the game. The first drive of the game, they went right up. They went right up the field and they scored. You know what I'm saying? So I wish that they could have played a couple more games like this, where they played four quarters. Because it was some games where they just played one quarter, and they said fuck the other three. Or how about the Arizona game when they played the last two quarters, but like went to the first and the second quarter when they had Adrian Peterson run all over these motherfuckers. How about the Vikings game? How about the Atlanta game? How about New Orleans? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, like today was a tough loss. If I had to look back on the season, the toughest loss by far would be the Patriots game. And probably that Buffalo game. That was just a tough loss, man. That was a tough loss. But the Buffalo game and New England game is up there. And Green Bay game is up there too. That was just tough, man. The Patriots game, that was a primetime game. And they held them 19 points, man. Like they could have beat them. Tampa Bay could have beat New England, yo. You know what? Look, man, like that was the beginning of the losing streak too. Now what if they beat New England? That would have set them up pretty nice. But what happened the following week? Jameis get hurt. Jameis get hurt, and Dirk kept him in the game. Today during my live stream, I believe I said something about I don't think Jameis is. I don't think he is 100%. I think they rushed him back. Like I ain't no doctor, but that shit look like they rushed him back. But I don't know. I don't know, man. That was a tough loss, man. That was a tough loss. Let me check these comments out. Yeah, Quan was injured, and he hasn't really been as productive as he usually is. Like he hasn't. Like he's not as good as last year. No, but he was injured too. So if like you want to blame the hamstring on all that shit, then you could go right ahead. But Levante looked like he broke his fucking leg in that Minnesota game, and like he came back like a month later or so. So Levante been okay this year, but Quan haven't really stood out as much. Kendall Kendall was young. You know what I mean? And Kendall had to hold it down because Levante and Quan was out. You know. Uh, we had the ball for 8 minutes in the third quarter. Yeah, man. Man. You know why they had the ball? Because they was running the fucking ball. They had a good run game for once. They controlled the clock. That's what they need to do every week, and they haven't done that. Because Dirk said, "Fuck it, well, the run is not working right now. I don't care about it anymore. I'm gonna pass this fucking ball." You know what I'm saying? I was just sitting there, just like, wow, like like I try to uh be calm during my live streams because I got a crazy ass mouth. You know what I mean? Like the N word might fly out or mother F word and all this. Just like I try to be calm during my live stream. But it's hard, yo. I mean, it's very hard doing this shit every week, man. Every week. But I've been consistent. Win or lose, like, I'll be the first dude on here every week. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna hide from anybody. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna still talk my Bucs, regardless of their record. I'm gonna still talk my Bucs every week. You know. But that shit's hard, bro. Derwin James or Orlando Brown or Penn State. Uh, I don't think that they need Saquon Barkley. To me, I think they need to work on the offensive line and defensive line. It all starts up front. The offensive line was horrendous today. They missing Dotson and Ali, but if they need some more consistency up front. Cause Jameis was running like Green Bay had about 8-9 sacks today. This fucking Jameis up all game. Terrible performance by the offensive line. I'm not blaming I'm not blaming everything on Jameis. I'm not doing that. But the offensive line was just straight trash. It was just straight trash today. Savage, man. Rocky been saying the same thing about Baker, man. Baker, Rocky been going in on on Chris Baker, man. Like, cause like he hasn't really done much. He's just there right now. He only came because he getting a nice little free agent contract, but he ain't been productive. And let me talk about the Gerald McCoy haters because I just don't understand where they're coming from. Jared McCoy been there since 2010. He's been the most consistent defensive line player since then. I can't name many guys that he's played with on that D line that's actually stood out. There's not many guys that actually stood out playing with Jared McCoy on that D line. We got the Chris Bakers. McDonald is cool, but he's been more of a backup. We got the Robert Ayers. He been quiet. Robert Ayers been quiet. He been injured and quiet. Golston, Noah Spence, Adrian Claiborne, Daquan Bowers. I mean, y'all should know where I'm going at with this. Brian Price. Come on, y'all. And Jared began double team like crazy. He get double team, triple team. He get poked in the eye. He get stepped on the foot. They be clipping him. They were doing all types of shit to Jared McCoy, but like he's still out there trying to give it his all. I think most Bucs fans really don't appreciate what Gerald McCoy does. You know, I mean, like every day is not gonna show up on that fucking stat sheet. You know, if he's getting double and triple team, what the fuck is everyone else is doing? The pass rush has been trash this season. Absolutely pathetic. Trash. So it's not all on Gerald McCoy. Yeah, coach and the training staff gotta go. You would get more views. Gerald getting double teamed every game. We need another stud. I don't like Mike Evans' attitude, man. He's been getting on my nerves lately. Well, if you was Mike Evans, wouldn't you be frustrated too? He hasn't really impacted the game this year. Mike Evans has not made an impact on any game this season. That's why he's mad. He's not getting the ball. Mike Evans want to make plays out here. Look at Antonio Brown. This motherfucker is 5'10", maybe 5'9", and they probably give him a couple of inches or so. But this motherfucker 5'9", 5'10", 185, 190 pounds, whatever. And he be balling. 6th round pick. You telling me we can't do... Man, listen, man. I could go on all fucking night about this shit. It's bullshit. You talking about Will Clark? Yeah, but he ain't. You know, like he needs more time. You know, but he's only in there because motherfuckers been injured like crazy. You know, he's like the backup. Like McCoy is the leader of the team. He leads defense fall apart. I definitely agree with that. Zona, what's going on? Gerald always get to McDougal playing well for Seattle. Need corners too. Levante was pissed at the Packers ran that TD in. Hell yeah! Would you be pissed too? Shit, man, I was pissed watching that motherfucker. That's why my hands went up, and I didn't say a word, man. You know, like, I was still reading the comments though. Like, I was still reading the comments, but I was just like, man, like, damn, that sucked. Vernon started off rough, but he was good before the injury. Vernon played. Yeah, Vernon took a lot of shit the last year and a half. But when they moved him inside against that Buffalo game, he played good until he got injured against what game was that? Was that the Jets game when he got injured? I think it was the Jets game he got injured. So he been out the last like 3 weeks, like 3-4 weeks now. Sit Jameis the rest of the season and yep. Yeah, that's the same thing I said. Like, I was just trying to figure out why is he out there? I know Jameis want to play. I know he's a fighter, but I just feel that Ryan Fitzpatrick should be playing. That's just my opinion. I'm a big Jameis supporter. I've been supporting Jameis since before the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like before they drafted him, I was the main one coming on YouTube, and I was just speaking my mind, and because it was it was a lot of hate towards Jameis being that pick, because most fans wanted Mariota, or I seen one person like, oh well, they need to trade down and keep Mike Glennon. I was just like, what? What no fucking Mike Glennon? Can't rely on Noah Spence. Injury pro, need to see more from him. They straight up draft pass. Yeah, they need to do something because they need a lot, man. They need a lot. Coaches are main one to blame. He saw no yak at all. Again, Dirk has to find ways. Again, his best player is the ball. Evans is too much of a weapon. Exactly, yo. Exactly. Uh, it was 3rd and 2. Green Bay had the ball, 3rd and 2, and the next thing I see, Tampa Bay corners playing 7, 8, 9 yards off the ball. This is 3rd and 2. I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. And this should have been like this all season, but 3rd and 2 and they playing 10 yards off? Come on, man. Well, I mean, it's easy to complete a fucking damn slant on them because they playing soft. They soft as shit. And then like that's all I've been saying this about Vernon Hargreaves because when he was on the outside, they had him playing that far off. I'm like, why is Vernon Hargreaves playing this off like this? Why is he playing off like that? That shit was crazy. Cameron Brate. Yeah, we got to talk about that during the offseason though. Mike Smith is a cancel for this team. With his NFC South spread, I thought it might be more help. Hell no, that motherfucker is trash. Mike Smith is bro, I thought the NFC was gonna be the other way around. Us, the Falcons, the Panthers, the Saints. Facts. Yo, Savage, man, I thought that. I mean, I didn't see the Saints doing what they was doing this year. I mean, I didn't see that shit. I thought it was going to be either Carolina or Atlanta that was going to win the NFC South. But I thought Tampa Bay was going to be right in that, right in that mix. But I didn't see the Saints. What they 9-3 now? So I just didn't see the Saints doing what they do this year. Is there anybody watching the game, the Eagles Seahawks game? I thought it'd be 3 teams, Panthers being left out. Man, the Panthers need to win on the road though. They can't win on the road for shit. They beat Tampa Bay, but that's not saying fucking much right now. I wish they still in the hunt though. It's them Atlanta. Who is it? Them Atlanta. There's like a whole bunch of teams up there now. There's a whole bunch of 6-6 teams and 7-5 teams up there now and shit. Tampa Bay, like they all the way on the fucking bottom and shit. We need Cam and should let Adam leave and have Chris Godwin start. Chris Godwin, I don't think that Dirk trusts him right now. Trusts him that much right now. Like they only had him start because Mike Evans missed that game. But but I wish that he had more opportunity though. Because he could be that big. I mean, like he could be that big play guy. But I mean, like, have you noticed that Dirk don't call any long pass plays now? Like at the beginning of the season, they was calling like a lot of like deep passes, but now the last couple of weeks they haven't really thrown the ball over 30 yards. They have not thrown the ball over 30 yards. Shit is weird, man. Shit is weird. Seattle up 3-0. Okay. Thank you, amazement. Matt Ryan getting older. Breeze gonna retire soon. They came to scare me. Yeah, you saying all that shit, and they all got a better record than our team, bro. What is that doing for us right now? All 3 of them quarterbacks are better than our quarterback. Or quarterbacks. plural on that. All of them are doing better. All three of them quarterbacks has their team in position for the playoffs. Uh, ever since Humphreys fumbled, been done with him. Man, that wasn't like. I mean, like he got. I mean, he got stripped. I mean, motherfuckers be punching the ball out, man. Cutter loves. Yo, White did the same thing Charles Tillman used to do. Y'all remember Charles Tillman, cornerback for the Bears? He used to punch the ball out. That motherfucker got like 40 forced fumbles in his career. Cause like he used to punch the ball out. He used to do real good with that. Like he used to just punch that fucking ball out. And that's what White did to Adam Humphries in that Buffalo game. You know, because Humphries never. I mean, like Humphries is short-handed. You know what I'm saying? But that game, they running screen passes again, and it's a lot of traffic. White made a good play. He made a good play. Let me see, bro. Why does Fitz pass the ball to AY? James can't. Well, James spread the ball around today. I believe like 8 guys had a catch today, but they're not been. I mean, but they haven't been consistent. Mike Evans only had 2 catches today, y'all. Mike Evans had 2 catches, y'all. Godwin and Howard should be getting passes next year. Man, I would hope so. Uh, they got a lot of things to figure out. They have a lot of moves to make. You know, we'll see if they keep Adam Humphries. You know, I mean, I want to see Chris Godwin in there more. I want to see these young guys in there more. I want to see Kendall Beckwith, Justin Evans, O.J. Howard, and Chris Godwin. I want to see them 4 guys for the next 5 years. OJ is going to be a beast, but I feel like Light should have drafted the pass rusher instead. James hooks up with Brait, Huff, and Evans because Evans getting no yak. Evans always, Evans always, you know, like every time he catches the ball, he always go down. Like he don't. I mean, like sometimes he'll try to fight for yards, but most of the time he just catch it and then go down. I be like, come on, Mike, you too big for that. You know what I'm saying? Like just go fight for for the extra yards. You know. Uh, what's going on, Steve? I did shout you out earlier, Steve. You know what I mean? You you be the main guy. Be that be wanting me to go live, and then all that shit happened today. So I will be getting at you. Well, I will be talking about that in a few. All right, I'm gonna say that for last. uh, I would like to see the Florida boy Lamar Jackson. Lamar. Uh, uh, for what? As a quarterback? Or as like a slot guy? I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have him as like a QB in the league, but he's like a Brad Smith right now, or maybe like a Cordell Store, maybe possibly, but I don't know. I don't know because usually like when they always have guys like that come into the league and then they move to like a different position. You know what I mean? Remember Antoine Randall L? He was a great uh, college QB. He was a dual threat. Uh, Fitz is a vet. That's why Winston plays like a hero ball. Yeah, man. Winston pissed me off today with that fucking turnover, man. I just said, man, just go down, Jameis. Just go down, bro. You do not have to score every fucking time you touch the ball. You just have to score some points. But you don't have to score all the time. Just go down. You know? That shit pissed me off, man. You want to see Bobo? Yeah, he had that one little reverse for like what 7 yards or some shit like that. But he ain't gonna see that much time though. Winston in reality should have had like 2-3 picks though. He's still erratic as shit. 30 in the league, still looking like a rookie at times. I do want to see where Jackson get drafted and how they use him. That's just a big question mark right now. One, we don't know if he's gonna come out this year. You know, Lamar might stay in school. We don't know. But two, they got all these quarterbacks coming out. I know Josh Rosen is coming out because they got Chip Kelly now, so he definitely leaving. Let me see. We gotta see what the guy from USC gonna do, Sam Darnold. Like we gotta see how the quarterbacks is, coming out. We gotta see where Baker goes. Baker fuck around and be a late first round pick. Like we don't know. We'll see how everything turn out. They are already comparing him to Johnny Manziel already, and I'm like, okay. Let me see. He's white, short, very athletic, and a Heisman winner. Like what? Yeah. Let me see. Facts, Zona. Facts. You know what? I had been done with this season. I'm gonna say during that 5-game losing streak, I said, man, like this team don't. I said this team don't have it in them. Once they lose like 5 straight in the season, it's just like they not trying to do nothing, man. They're not trying to win, man. Yeah, we don't need no QB at this moment. We'll see if they want to keep Jameis. Like, I don't know. Like most fans be switching back and forth, man. Like, we don't know if they want to keep him or they do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too much. Baker is Tebow on steroids. No, but Tebow was crazy in college too, man. He was amazing too, man. I really enjoy watching Tebow, man. He was something else in Florida, man. That motherfucker lost like 4 or 5 games maybe in his whole career. No, he lost about 7 games in his whole career. He won like 40 something. Like, he was just a beast, man. Tebow was a beast. Baker is a beast too. Like Baker been winning. Like he's a winner. Gotta get a lot of free agents, need corners. Yes, I did talk about the corners last week. They definitely need to get some corners. We need Derwin James and trade up for Orlando Brown Jr. All right, if I'm the GM, which I'm not, if we getting a top 10 pick, even though I like Derwin James, he's gonna be a beast. But I want Orlando Brown Jr. That's who I want. Now, we got a long way to go to the draft, so, like a lot of shit could happen. But they have to get Donovan Smith the fuck off of that left tackle spot. Put him at the left guard. Or put him at right guard and get J.R. Sweezy the fuck out of there. Because J.R. Sweezy is trash. J.R. Sweezy is trash. I can't stand it. Now, they could keep Dotson and they could keep Ali. But them other three spots are very, very questionable right now. Now, if they get my man Orlando, they could move Donovan Smith inside or have him back up. But I'm just tired of Jameis and Ryan Fitzpatrick. They running around. Like they should not have to worry about their blind side. You know what I'm saying? Fact Zona. I was so pissed. Yo, like if like my live streams be long as shit though, but I was so pissed, man. I was talking about that shit. I was just like, why is Dirk keeping Jameis in the game? In the Arizona game, he got hurt. And they still had him out there throwing the ball. And I was in here screaming. I was just like, why is he still playing him? Take him the fuck out the game. Take him out the fucking game. That shit pissed me off, man. I didn't understand what the fuck they were doing. They was already down 20, 30 fucking points. Put Fitzpatrick in the game. Jameis' shoulder is fucked up. Jameis' throwing shoulder is fucked up. And then they put him out there against Buffalo. What happened? He got hurt, but like you didn't hear too much talk about it. But Jameis was hurt in that Buffalo game. He was hurt in Arizona. He was hurt in that Buffalo game. Got hurt in New Orleans. He got hurt in New Orleans. Smith not agile enough to play tackle. I can't stand Donovan Smith. If it was somebody that had to go, it would definitely be Donovan Smith. Not even a fucking thought. Embarrassing, bro. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I like Savage, man. Savage cool, man. Rocco cool. Everybody in the chat that's cool, man. Yes, Mel Kiper even said it was a reach when I was watching the draft that year. If coaches go, he gotta go. Well, like Light made some good moves. He made some good moves. I mean, like he did draft Justin Evans, OJ Howard. I mean, he did move up to get Kendall Beckwith. Like people going to keep dragging him, through the mud for the Roberto, for the Roberto Aguayo trade up. He did get Noah Spence. That was, that's still a question mark. Vernon Hargraves. His first draft pick was Mike Evans. He got Jameis. So, he been okay. Like he been breaking into talent now. Quan Alexander. They got him what, third, fourth round? Yeah, man. Yeah, like if I had to choose a couple players that would be gone, TJ Ward definitely gotta go. TJ Ward could go. Baker could go. Robert Ayers could go. J.R. Sweezy definitely could go. Donovan Smith could go. The only position that I'm truly that I really, really like is linebacker. They have good linebackers. They got to figure out what they're going to do with Jared McCoy. Either he's going to stay or leave. Justin Evans is going to be the starter next year. Day one. That is one safety spot you do not have to worry about next year. Grimes might be gone. He only signed a 2-year deal, so we don't know if Brent Grimes will be back. We already know Chris Godwin going to be the guy. OJ Howard is going to be there. Mike Evans is going to be here. They got to figure out. They have to figure out the running backs. They have to figure out the running backs because it's looking kind of suspect right now. We don't know what Doug Martin is going to be. We don't know what Charles Sims. We'll see if Dancing with Charlie will come back next year. Dancing as Charles Sims. Jaquiz, he's barely getting the ball. So I don't think we want to see Jaquiz back next year. Peyton Barber he should stay on the team. Regardless of what they do with Doug Martin, they should keep Peyton Barber. And the big question mark is Jameis. Like, we got to see, because he didn't take them 3 steps forward this year. He took a couple steps back. I'm not blaming everything on Jameis. I watch my football and I watch my Buccaneers every fucking Sunday. I'm not blaming everything on Jameis. The defense has been fucking up. But it was a few throws this season that Jameis should have connected on. But he's human. Not every quarterback is going to make the perfect pass. But Jameis is our quarterback. Either we rocking with him or we not rocking with him. And that's the way it's got to be. Either we going to be behind him or we going to give up on him. And I'm at the point where I'm tired of giving up on players. Look at the fucking Rams, y'all. The fucking Rams. The fucking Rams, man. The Rams. The Rams. The Rams are going to the fucking playoffs. While we gonna be watching this motherfucker. Look at the fucking Jaguars, y'all. I can't believe this shit. But the Rams got the Rams got a very, very good defensive coordinator. Wade been around forever. Look what he did in Denver. He has playmakers on every level of that defense. He has an awesome linebacker. And they got one of our former players on the fucking defense. And he's balling over there. When all the Bucs fans say he was a bust and he's trash, he go to fucking Rams and he fucking balling the fuck out. So, is it the coaching or what? Mark Barron. Mark Barron. Who was that let him go? Was that Shiano? Or was that Lovey? I forget what year that was. But Mark Barron didn't last that long. Barron didn't last that long. in Tampa Bay. He lasted what, 2 seasons, 2.5. He lasted 2 seasons, 2.5 seasons with Tampa Bay. And I was hype as shit when they got Mark Barron. Now I looked at him on TV, and he balling with the Rams. Mark Barron is balling. They got a good run game and a solid defense. Why can't Tampa Bay do that? Why can't we have a good run game and a solid defense? That's what's wrong here. We have a terrible run game, and everything is dependent on the pass. Our defense was supposed to be our strong spot this year, and it's been worse. They've been worse than last year. That's why they're 4-8. That's why everything. That's why. That's why us as Bucs fans, we just like fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you don't hear about teams that's 4-8 and make the playoffs. Like, you don't hear that shit. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Come on, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, but that was one of. But like Buccaneers knew that about Mark Barron. He could hit his ass off. Like, I mean, like, he's a beast. But they move him to linebacker, and he's playing. He's playing better. He's playing better over there. That's a guy that should be there right now. Shit, they could have moved him to linebacker. I'd have been cool with that. As long as he's making plays. Can you imagine Mark Barron, Quan Alexander, and fucking Levante David? My man Zorn said I want to. He said I want to slap Donovan Smith. Oh man, I don't. I don't want to condone violence and anything, but man, like, he definitely, he's not. I'm just not a fan. I am just not a fan of Smith right now. Yeah, but Smith was like their third down pass rusher. He wasn't really. I don't think he started that many games. You need to get rid of anybody with the Smith name, with the Smith last name. You ain't never lie. I like Noah Spence too, but he's been injured, and we can't depend on people that's injured now. You know what I mean? Michael Bennett, uh, Akeem Talib, McDonald, Donald Penn, and yet we let players always walk that have been good. Yeah, man, Michael Bennett stepped his game up all the way up. Oh yeah, last week, Julio gave them 250 something yards last year. He gave them 250 something yards last year. I said last year, last week, excuse me. Gave them 252 yards last week. And he says they didn't make no adjustments. I was not surprised. I was not surprised. Dirk does not give. First of all, Dirk does not give a fuck about the defense at all. I'm sure when he's at practice, he's just talking about offense all the time. He don't give a fuck about no defense, man. He leaves that shit to Mike Smith, and Mike Smith is fucking up. Mike Smith been fucking up, and going into the season, I thought Tampa Bay defense was gonna be amazing, man. I thought they was gonna have a top 10 defense, yo. Top 10 scoring defense. I thought they was gonna be alright. Like, know what I mean? The injuries hit, and they've been fucked up ever since. Seattle up 10-9. Okay. What do they see in Ryan Smith? Dudes is trash. Let me see. Ryan Smith. He was the fourth corner. Ryan Smith is the fourth corner. So he should not be out there against guys like Julio Jones. But y'all know why he is out there though, because Vernon Hargreaves is injured. McCain, they got him inside. So they moved them inside against the slot receivers, and they put Ryan Smith on the outside. And when Grounds is out, they had Ryan Smith starting too. So it was just I'm not a big fan of Ryan Smith. Like, we all know this. We all know he should not be out there against the Julio Jones. Now, Xavier Rhodes he's out there shutting down Julio. Xavier Rhodes is a very, very good young corner from the Florida State. I think I seen a comment somewhere on Facebook. Somebody was talking about the Bucs could have drafted Xavier Rhodes in the first round back in 2013, but they traded the pick for Revis. And I was sitting there reading it, I said, damn, we could have had this motherfucker. That don't mean that they would have drafted him. They could have drafted somebody else in that spot. But Xavier Rhodes, man, he shut down Julio. I mean, Ross said what they gonna do at corner. Bro, like I don't know. They got a lot of things to figure out. They have a lot of things to figure out. Come on, Eli, cut it out, Eli. Yeah, Revis was shit because they had him in a different scheme. They didn't really use Revis to his best, but they was running zone and Tampa too, some shit. Shiano was clueless anyway, so I was not surprised. Oh man, Quan was injured too. They broke down our day. Yeah, facts. We had no choice. Gave up 250. Yeah, man. Fucking Vernon Hargreaves probably would have gave it up too. I ain't gonna hold you. We don't know that though. Yeah, should have got Poole, Keanu Neal, both Gators. Don't see them making the playoffs next year. It's gonna be another 2 or 4 years. Too many holes on the team. We see too many players. Yep. Yeah, man. That's all it takes is like one good draft, though. They need a solid draft. This one right here was pretty solid with the first 4 picks that they got, but they need just a little bit more. They need just one more, man, and they need to bring some good young players in there. They got Fitzpatrick from Alabama. They have a lot of good players coming out, but they all gonna be like first round. So the first round is cool, but it's about rounds 2 through 7. You know what I'm saying? Like we need to get some good dudes in there. So like we'll see what they do, man. But we gotta we got a long way to go to have this draft talk. Excuse me. That's what I was saying. Like, the roster ain't bad at all. It's just a combination of coaching, play calling, and not being consistent. I think we will be better next year, though. We play the Browns and 49ers. We fuck around and lose them games, Steven. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Now, I'm gonna talk about my live stream from earlier, right? Now, Steven commented on my he commented on my video. He's like, "Yo, man, like go live." So I'm like, "All right, man. I said, "All right, man. I'm gonna go live in a second. In a few." But I decided to start live streaming in the third quarter. So I was live streaming. I was saying that, talking to everybody. Now look, it's the same people that have been rocking with me all season. Like the same people that's in the chat right now. Steven, Amazement. We got Rocco. I don't know where Darth Vader at, but Jay Gutter. They've been the main guys like every week, whatever, right? So I'm sitting there live streaming. It was on like maybe like 8 subs that was watching, right? I had like 8 viewers watching, right? So I'm sitting there watching the game, and I turn my head, right? That shit said 100. That shit said 100, and some people were watching, and I was like, what? So when I turned my head again, I seen all these comments flowing down, right? So then Steve in the comments like, "Man, I shouldn't have told you to go live." And I was, it was all these Packers fans that joined, and I think like some was Buccaneers fans, but like mostly was Packer fans, right? So I'm sitting there reading the comments, and I was trying to read them all, but I couldn't because they kept coming, right? They kept coming, and one dude was like, "You look like Daffy Duck," and I was like, "Daffy Duck? Like what?" And then somebody said I look like Beanie Siegel and Freeway with the hat on. Somebody said Michael Blackston. I'm like, I cannot possibly look like all these black guys. Like, what did that guy say that you blocked? No, they were saying all types of shit in the damn. No, one boy said I just took a shit. I'm like, bro, what? I don't want to hear about you taking no dumps, alright? Shit was crazy, man. I mean, like the chat was flowing, and I was trying to find Steve. I was trying to find Steve in the comments, and I see his one comment, and I was like, "Yo, all right, yo, like, no," because like people was acting like, like I'm new or something or whatever, like, cause I've been live streaming like every Sunday, like after the game, like when they played on a Thursday night, I live streamed that whole game because I watched the whole game because I took off work and I watched that whole fucking game. You know what I mean? But I live stream like every Sunday, and that's why I know the guys that been rocking with me. You know what I mean? Because they always in the comment section. So, but yeah, shout out to Steven for that. Thank you for the comment. People call me ugly and all this other stuff and all this stuff. Thanks a lot, Steve, for telling me to go live today. All right, so now I know not to listen to your ass anymore. But But yo, I was just fucking cracking the fuck up, man. Like, I mean, like it was like a fun live stream, man. So, like all the Packers fans just came up and they started talking all this shit, whatever. I was just like, all right, yo, like, but nah, it was, it was crazy because like I was feeling like shit too. So I was like, yo, like, like whatever they were saying, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just pick, I'm gonna just read them Jones, and like if somebody say something crazy, I'm gonna block the fucking ass. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know, man. I know, man. I'm gonna try to do something next year, man. I'm gonna try to get something together next year. My man's, like my man's unknown man. He be doing. He does videos and he, do like editing and all that shit. So I'm gonna try to holler at him too, man, because like he been talking to me about my channel too. You know what I mean? But as of right now, my channel just all about the Bucs right now. I just try to make it about my favorite NFL team. And sometimes you might see some random shit pop up, but most of the time it's just about the Bucs. You know what I mean? So, uh, yeah. I had did something like a while back, and I got hit with a copyright strike. So that's why when I do the live stream, I do not show the game. And then everybody in the comment section was like, "Show the game, show the game." I'm like, I cannot show the game because I would get hit with I would get hit with a copyright strike. Yes, I did. I was in the chat. Yeah, I was in the chat. I checked him out. I'm gonna try to get his link down in the description. He got about 460 subs. He said he started I think earlier this year that he started. So shout out to him, man. He was he was trying to read the comments too. So I was trying to find more Bucks YouTubers out here. Guys that be doing their thing. So, but I did so to his channel though. Yo, amazing, that shit was crazy, man. That shit was hilarious, yo. Bro, they still got the same coaches while they're not fired yet. Darth Vader, I do not know, man. I don't know how Mike Smith is still coaching. Uh, Seattle up 10-3 now. Okay, so you live in Philly and you're a Bucks fan. Uh, yes, I am. I've been a Bucks fan since 1997. I've been a Bucks fan for a long ass time now, and I have never switched up. I've been with them through Dungy, Gruden, Raheem, Chiano, Lovey, Dirk. So hopefully the next coach, whatever, and then the coach after that, and until I'm dead. So I'm born and raised in Philadelphia, man. Who's the EDP of the Bucks Nation? It's not me. Somebody called me the fake EDP. I was like, what? I'm not trying to be EDP. Like, I I ain't trying to do all that shit he do, man. EDP 445, man. Check his channel out, man. He's an Eagles fan who lives out in California. He got about he got a whole lot of subs, man. But his comment section is crazy. His comment section. Uh, I don't even check his channel out no more. But like from my previous times that I did check it out, his comment section was just crazy, man. They had ADP left butt cheek. You know what I mean? It's people that's creating these channels, these profiles, just to comment on his shit. Shit is weird, yo. But yeah, EDP 445, yo. Check his channel out. Okay, Zona. Okay, solid, man. What's your Super Bowl matchup prediction, Man, I don't know. I'll probably do a video like before the playoffs start, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure New England is gonna be, he gonna be the Tom Brady going for number 6, man. Uh, they dog him bad in his comment section. It's funny, fam. Amazement. Like they be creating profiles. See, that's why I don't want to get like too big on YouTube because you know I would have blocked all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Uh, they was like EDP, like you be firing and they just be saying anything on his comment section. They be grinding him the fuck up on YouTube, man. Shit was crazy, man. Uh Saints. Yeah, well, Saints would be a solid pick. Like, I would hate the shit, but we'll see. We'll see how they turn out for the NFC. The NFC was kind of weird this year. The Cowboys were down, Green Bay was down, Seattle haven't been Seattle. So this year was kind of a little crazy because they got teams that didn't even make the playoffs last year that are leading their divisions. So this is like a new year for NFC. Yeah, I know plenty of Eagles fans, so I'm not saying nothing to them right now, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens in the playoffs. If Zeke and Soli were in, maybe Dallas. Yeah, true. But yeah, man, Dallas, man, they wasn't gonna have the same type of season that they had last year. There are no teams gonna catch up to theirs. I would say New England. Like the best team over the AFC, other than them, is Pittsburgh. But do Pittsburgh have enough on defense to stop Tom Brady? That's my whole question. That's my whole question. Kansas City looking like they not even trying to make the playoffs. They got the Chargers over there, the Raiders, Tennessee. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on, man. Pittsburgh is their only threat, and they have to win. For them to actually win shit, they have to have that home field advantage. Because I don't want to see Pittsburgh go to fucking New England again. Every time they go there, they get fucked up. It's only so many teams that beat Tom Brady in New England. Yeah, man. I be seeing the comments, man. I just, yeah, I don't know how he be really be feeling about that shit though. You know what I mean? Like me, like even though I'm with the roasting shit, but I know when to stop. You know what I mean? So, but they be roasting him something serious. Like, I'll be like, damn, yo. Uh, they had to beat Tom Brady. Yep. NFC matchup. I got Panthers and Rams in Seattle at Saints with Vikings and Eagles having bye weeks. I think Vikings about to go. Yeah, because the Super Bowl is in Minnesota. So if the Eagles lose tonight, they'll be tied up with Minnesota. And we'll see how they play out the rest of the season. But, if like Minnesota get that home field advantage, man, listen. Look out, man. They gonna be on their way. They gonna be alright, yo. Uh NFC East is a lock for Minnesota. I don't know if it's gonna be a lock though, but they play pretty good. The Rams is a team to watch out for. We don't. I mean, like we don't know how they gonna play. we don't know how the fuck they gonna play though. They win it too. They gonna win it bad too. The host. Yeah, I know. Yeah, man, that's gonna be crazy though. Shit. Okay, the score is still 10-3. If Saints get home field, don't see anybody beating them. Yeah, but they need the Eagles to lose like a couple games too. Cause as of right now, the Eagles they haven't lost any conference games, so they're gonna need them to lose a couple more conference games. But it's still like a lot of football left to play, so it's sad that we gotta talk about other teams going to the playoffs, but not the Bucs. It sucks, man. It's been since '07 since they've been to the playoffs. I just want one berth, and then they'll take it from there. But I just wish that Tampa Bay would win, man. It just sucks, man. It just sucks, y'all, that we got to sit here and talk about Rams and the Eagles and the Vikings and the Saints and all these other teams, and we're not talking about Tampa Bay in the playoffs. The best thing we got is 4 wins, and that's not cutting it. That's not cutting it, y'all. It sucks, man. It, that shit just really just sucks, yo. That we can never be happy for once. You know it. And look, man, like I be trying to be the most positive fan, but man, that shit is just hard, yo. It's just hard to be a fan. Like they losing, like they lost today. They going to Atlanta. Then Julio fuck them up. They losing to Buffalo by 3 points. It sucks, man. I just want us, the fans, man, to be happy, man. And like it's like another year that we gotta just wait. We gotta wait again. Like people be tagging me all the time, and I be like, bro, like I just don't want to talk. If you see my team struggling like the way they've been, it's not just this year. It's been previous seasons. Like we going on, man. It's see, like when I started like in Tampa Bay, they started coming around. As far as being a playoff team, and like that team is getting better. You know what I mean? And they got better and better. Then once 2002 came around, they won the whole thing. Then like ever since then until now, it just been a bunch of bullshit. It just been a bunch of bullshit. We had them two little playoff bursts, but you know, we just not been consistent. And this is just another year that we gotta just wait. We gotta wait again. So during the off season, I'm gonna be all like, hopefully they'll make the playoffs next year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just want us to win. Do it for the fans. Like, do it for us, man. It's not just the guys on YouTube, on Facebook. It's for all the fans. It's for the fans that go to the games and spend up all the money. You know what I mean? It's fans like me in Philly that get Sunday ticket, spend up all this fucking money because DirecTV high as shit. We gotta pay all this money for a DirecTV Sunday ticket, and they giving us 4 wins. They giving us 4 fucking wins, y'all. That's not cool, yo. No, well, I'm just saying. Once they get in to the playoffs, then it's every team for itself. That's all you need to do, just get in. We don't know what they could do when they get in. You know what I'm saying? So next week, I'm gonna still go live next week. I might be a little nervous because I don't know. I don't know what the fans gonna be saying next week. They might say I look like Raheem Morris and shit next week. I don't know. Shit crazy, man. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yo, man. Shout out to Zona and Savage, man. Got some new subs in here now, and then you know, you know, thank y'all for watching, man. Like thank y'all for commenting. Like, thank you for the comments, for the likes, whatever, man. Like, like share my channel around. You know what I mean, and I let other Bucs fans know about balls. I mean, just let everybody know about my channel. Because I'm always gonna do my videos like every Sunday. Win or lose, man, I'll be here, yo. Yeah, right? Yo, man, I look like everybody, man. Daffy Duck, though, like, oh, man. That shit hit me, man. That shit hit me hard, man. They say I look like Biggie Smalls. I look like every fucking body, man. They just come up with any old fucking thing, man. I'm like, man, I look like the damn street and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, can y'all just watch the video instead of throwing insults and shit? Because I can't roast everybody in the damn comic section. I cannot roast everybody in the damn comic section. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. I'll be here, man. I'll be here next week. It's so sad, yo. I don't even know who the fuck they play next week. Who they play next week? Who they play? The Vikings? I said the Vikings. Hold on. Who they play? Yeah, I know, right? That's all fucked up I am right now. Detroit Lions, that's right. That's a home game for the Tampa Bay next week. Oh man, Matthew Stafford. But I think he got hurt today too. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Alright, so they got Detroit, then they got Atlanta, the Saints, and Carolina to end the season. They got 3 division games at the end of the season. They got 3 division games, yo. The shit gonna be real next week. So like y'all telling me Matthew Stafford not playing next week, and then they're gonna lose to a backup again? Yep, yep, yep. They be struggling out here, y'all. Yes, I do. I can't forget my live stream from earlier, man. that joint was lit. Cause I'm not really used to having all them people watching at the same time like that. Like I'm a small channel, so having like 100 people watching and then comments flowing like that. Watch the game. It's like show the game, show the game, show the game. I'm like, I cannot show the game. I cannot show the game, yo. That shit was funny though, man. I know. I couldn't keep up today. I I could not keep up today. I was just trying to find your comments, Steve. But it seems like you dipped off and shit, man. That's like remember how like when you was a kid and like if you all these kids outside playing and then like one dude would start the fight and then dip the fuck off like that's what that's what Steve did to me. This motherfucker, yo man, start the live video. And I started this shit, and then all this shit happened, then this motherfucker dipped off on me. Like, damn, what's up, Steve? What's going on, bro? I've never seen a team like that before playing backups and not take advantage of it. Yeah, I know, man. No, I'm talking about earlier though. Yeah, I know. That shit was hilarious though. I was just looking at the insults. I was like, this is the first time you ever seen me in your life. And you just automatically say, oh man, this motherfucker look like Daffy Duck or whatever. Like, I'm like, what? Green Bay has a change of Green Bay needs a lot to happen too. They need a lot to happen. They need a lot to happen. Cause they're not winning that division. So they gotta settle for that wild card spot and it's a couple teams ahead of them. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Amazement. Like, that shit is crazy, man. That joint was funny and lit at the same time. Like, I was just sitting there reading the shit. Like, that shit was, like, that was just like, that's why I do it too. You know what I mean? Because, like, you don't never know. I mean, like, you don't never know what the fuck is going to happen on this goddamn YouTube, man. That was the Bucs trade Winston. Oh man, nah, yo, man, I don't want to see Jameis go somewhere else and ball out. I know, man, he was out there running for his life, bro. How many sacks they had today? 9, right? Uh, the last one I seen was 8, and I think that was before Clay Matthews sacked him. Nah, dog, they had more than 6 sacks now. For what I was watching, they showed they had about. I'm about to check it now, man. I know they had enough. I know they had enough. I'm waiting for Jay Gutter to come in here. I need to talk to him about what the fuck he said earlier. He has to get the ball out quicker. They fucking got destroyed, bro. Okay, they had 7 sacks. They had 13 QB hits. That shit got ugly, man. Clay Matthews was killed him, man. Clay Matthews was just all over the place. He had 2.5 sacks. Seven sacks too many. And how many did Tampa Bay have today? Okay, they had 2 sacks. My man Clark had 2 of them. Keith Tandy cited. Facts. That's why I fucks with amazement, man. He be speaking that shit though, real shit though. He be saying that shit. I knew that shit was gonna happen when they put my pet down. Yeah, man. That shit got ugly, bruh. That man, Clay Matthews is a problem, but like they didn't really do anything to counteract him or anything. Like they just let him run scot free. Put the old line starters out. Yeah, man. Let me ask y'all this while y'all here now, man. Like, what y'all think about the college football playoff, man? I'm a big Oklahoma guy, so I'm glad that OU got in, but I'm kind of pissed off that the Alabama moved up to that 4th spot, even though the Buckeyes won their conference game. But once I knew Wisconsin was losing, I knew for a fact that they were going to move Alabama up to that 4th spot. I was pissed off when I seen that. That shit pissed me off. Let's just hope Evans keep beasting so Conte can be a ghost. Yes, Conte has to go. Conte needs to go today. Whenever Mike Smith leave, take Conte ass with you, please. Justin Evans is gonna be the guy though. That's the guy that they're gonna have to turn to. He's gonna have to step up and be the man out in that secondary. Him and Vernon Hargreaves, they're gonna have to step up. They gotta step up next year. They gotta get better. Who do you want gone most from the Bucs? I already spoke on that, Steven. I said Donovan Smith, Chris Baker, Conti. I'm pretty sure Brent Grimes is leaving. Adam Humphries got to go. I'm sorry. I'm just tired of Adam Humphries all of a sudden. He's just there right now. They need to have Chris Godwin starting next year. Plain and simple. But like Donovan Smith is number 1 on my list. Donovan Smith has to go. Humphrey does work. But I want Chris Godwin to be in there too. Godwin is not getting enough reps. Godwin needs to play more. That's just my opinion, though. If I'm Ohio State, I'm upset. Wisconsin was ranking number 4. That's what kept them out. If Wisconsin was 2, then Ohio State being them was it was bullshit. All that shit is bullshit. That shit worse than the BCS, man. It was just bullshit. Yeah, but fucking Georgia moved up. Georgia wasn't in the they was what, like number 7? What was it, 6 or 7? And they moved up to number 2 because they beat Auburn. So, like they just do whatever, man. But when Bama was at 5, I said if anybody was gonna lose on Saturday, they was gonna move them motherfuckers up to number 4. Did you see Dirk still ran those screenplays over and over again. Yes, Dirk is so stubborn. This goddamn coloring book, man. That shit is some. Oh my goodness, yo. Yo, but that one play with Charles Sims, like that. I mean, like, it was a good call because he got some yards out of that, but it was a fucking penalty on the play, so they had to bring the ball back. If Winston doesn't have time, then he's not a factor. Georgia was number 7. B. Arbor, who was number 2 or 3. That's why they moved them so high. Yeah, that was crazy. But they just lost to them. Auburn beat Georgia like a couple weeks ago, and then they beat Bama last week, and then they lose this week. So it was kind of. I mean, all that shit is some bullshit to me. All that shit is bullshit. I just hope Baker Mayfield shows up and he plays good because Georgia is coming. Andy Reid just gave up his play calling. Really? Well, shit. Cutter ain't gonna do that. It's too late for that. You might as well just keep going. But yeah, they need to stop the screenplays. Get Mike Evans and Deshaun Jackson the ball, please. 4 catches between them two is not catching it. I mean, like they are not working. The shit is not working right now. 4 catches. Deshaun and Mike Evans had 4 catches. That's it. That's all they could get the whole game. They got 4 quarters. Deshaun had 2 catches. Mike Evans had 2 catches. That shit is not good. Why do you think we were better last year and this year we look like shit? We have the same players. Man, that's a good question. Last year they got hot with the defense. The defense played well during that 5-6 weeks, and like towards the end of the season, they didn't do enough in the last 3 weeks. I mean, they beat Carolina at the end, but the Cowboys game and the Saints game, the defense didn't play as well as they did during that 5-game winning streak that they had last year. This year, the defense been trash, so they haven't really, like you need to have a good defense in the NFL. Plain and simple. It's not many teams that have a bad defense and still be good. Like no, like that's just impossible. Yeah, man, Hard Knocks is crazy, man. That's some shit. I can't even talk about that shit, man. I didn't even like the fucking Hard Knocks this year. I mean, like the shit was okay, but it wasn't like something to be going all crazy over. Like, I mean, James was funny. Like Gerald McCoy was cool. But I watched all 5 episodes, but it wasn't like, oh man, like they gonna play great. Like I just didn't feel that, when I watched Hard Knocks, man. It was just something for them to do. But Dirk and Jason Light and it was just bad, y'all. We high score a game Monday night since Dirk knows Gruden is watching his ass. When Quan went up. Quan went out that first. Quan went out that what was it, game 1 when he got hurt? He got hurt game 1. Well, like week 2, he got hurt against the Bears. So he was out for a while, man. He was out for a while. He was out for a minute. I think Bucs were just happy they got attention from Hard Knocks, and that's why coaches got exposed a little bit. Yeah, man. All in all, man, it was just a disappointing season. That season was just like, ugh. I wish they played so much better, y'all. Mike Smith went back to being conservative this year. I think last year when they went on that winning streak because he was aggressive play calling. Yeah, I mean, like, the defense played much better. And this year their third down defense has been atrocious. It's been bad. They can't get off the field. They cannot get off the field at certain times of the game. Like when the game was on the line and it's third down or fourth down, you have to make the plays. They cannot make the plays on third down. Brett Hundley killed him in that overtime, and I think it was on a third down play when he hit that scramble on him, or it was like a re-option or whatever. And I think that was third down, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, y'all have to get off the field. I think both of them was trash, yo. I think offense and defense was trash this year. I mean, for this high power offense, man, it just didn't. I mean, I just wish it was better, you know. 3-and-outs all day. Yeah, man, it's crazy, yo. That shit was fucked up. We was struggling out there. Facts. 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 They cannot get off the fucking field at all. That I don't understand. And the D was tired. Man, that shit was just terrible. Damn, Spurs lost by 3. Damn, the Eagles about to score. Okay, Eagles. Now, if the Eagles win this game, they they are a bad motherfucker if they win this game. This year, we can't stop anybody on third downs because Mike Smith runs that stupid ass cover 4 on third and long when we have no pass rush. That is facts. That is definitely facts. I don't understand the zone shit that they running. I just don't understand it. We don't have to be shut down defense. I just wish we were better. Exactly. Because I thought that coming into the season, I thought that they was going to have at least a top 10, maybe 15 defense. Maybe more of, towards the top 10. Because I do like the personnel that they had, but, it just didn't work out like that this year. So next year, I'm going to go through this long ass off season because we already know the playoffs, then the combine, then free agency, and then the draft. So during the whole stretch, I'm gonna be doing all these videos like, oh man, what's gonna happen this year and all this other stuff, and who they gonna pick up, and it's gonna be a struggle next season. It's gonna be hard, man, and we just gotta see what they gonna do. Let us pray for the best, man. I don't blame Mike Smith. Our offense can't do shit. Look at the time the D's on the field compared to the offense. Yeah, but today they actually had a good game plan today. They actually ran the ball well and they had a good plan. It's just that they did not come away with the W. It's not always about the stats. It's about them W's. It's about them W's. And Tampa Bay cannot win. Check the time. Well, today Tampa Bay won the time of possession, and that's the whole thing that I said is on my live stream. I said they cannot do shit in the red zone. Yo, man, chill on me, chill on me. Amazement can't lead a D out there. Out. Well, look, today was the first time in a long time that I've seen them control the game. Even when they was down, they were still moving the ball up and down the field. But once they hit, it seems like every time that they get a lead, they always fuck it up. They always fuck up the lead. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. At least we got a kicker now. Yeah, true. Hell yeah. Patrick Murray been money this year. He been money. He been easy money. He been easy money this year. They should have signed this motherfucker over Nick Folk. Nick Folk, man, trash ass motherfucker. He was trash, man. The people used to crap on Roberto, but Roberto wasn't that fucking bad. He wasn't that fucking bad. Roberto was bad, but he wasn't that fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, Folk was terrible. I mean, it was looking like he was kicking with a damn baby foot or something out this motherfucker. He out there kicking with a damn baby foot. Remember them days when Bucs got a nice lead and you knew it was a wrap? Yeah, facts, yeah. What has Mike Smith ever been on for defense? I don't know why he ever. Yeah, they say he had a good defense in Jacksonville. I don't remember all that. The Falcons defense wasn't really balling like that either. So, they just they just best friends and shit right now, trying to do whatever. Yeah, man, babyfoot, man. I'm gonna call Nick Folk babyfoot, man. I call Ryan Smith, what I call him? Flats. I call him Flats. And I'm gonna call Nick Folk babyfoot, man. Cause he out there with a babyfoot, man. A fucking 31-yard field goal and he shaking to the left. Man, I wanted to slap this shit, man. I try not to condone violence, man. Which Jameis? I don't have no name for Jameis, man. He gonna eat them W's though. But all we do is eat L's and shit. We been eating L's all fucking year. We got 8 L's. Ryan church shoes, slipping all the place. Like this week he ain't slipped this week. he did not he did not slip at all this week. He did not slip at all this week. But last week, this motherfucker was slipping and slide. Slip and slide records. Y'all remember Trick Daddy and him? He was just slipping and sliding all fucking day. He was slipping and sliding all damn day. Fucking up everything. Julio made him look silly as hell last week. I would never forget that game. The game that had Ryan Smith sticking Julio 1-on-1. I will never forget that game. I'm gonna be like 80 years old, still talking about that fucking game. Ryan Church shoes, man. Oh man, last week game was bad. That game was bad last week. This week was a good game with a bad ending. But last week game was just terrible. Man, listen, Amazement man, he was out there, man. Like you would think they put oil on his goddamn cleats or something. The way he was out there doing that shit. That shit was crazy. Shit was crazy, man. Man, Jameis, man, he gotta just. I think they should just sit him and let him just watch from the sideline for the rest of the season. I mean, season is over, man. They 4-8, so just let Jameis sit on the sideline and watch Ryan Fitzpatrick play. Cause right now this shit is not working. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, he played good. Well, Green Bay passing offense wasn't there today. They didn't really have to do too much because I don't think that they respected Brett Hundley at all. But they forgot about their run game, and the run game they did enough work today. They did enough work today. Now, if Rodgers was playing, then that'd have been a whole different story. Now, like we'd been in trouble, man. If Aaron Rodgers was in there. I feel like Mike Smith changed the scheme this year from last year. And we had a healthy Spencer McDougal. Yeah. Yeah, they should have kept. Yeah, I was mad when they let go Brad though. I was pissed off when they let go of Brad and they kept Chris Concy, man. I was just losing my fucking mind when I seen that shit. Go ahead. I feel like Mike Smith changed the scheme. Yeah, man. Shit was crazy, man. Man, that Brett Hundley, man. He only had like 80 yards passing today. Like, damn. McDougal made that pick that beat Seattle last season. Yep, yes he did. Yes he did. But the Buccaneers don't blow anybody out either. So like usually like they win the close games too. You know? They didn't really blow nobody out this year, except for what? The Bears? The rest of the games that they won, they were close games, so but yeah, man, y'all got any more comments, man? cause I gotta fall back, man. I gotta rest up, man. So, I'm gonna check this game out. Then I'm gonna fall back. So, shout out to man. Shout out to everybody that was on the live stream earlier. All the Green Bay fans, all the Bucs fans. Uh, Shout out to everybody that's in the live stream right now. You know, just shout out to everybody, man. Yo, hold on one second. I'll be right back. Oh, that's crazy. Oh man, what's going on, y'all? My fault, y'all. Uh, we got no heart this year. It's hard to watch. Hell yeah! I mean, James is the only one that shows heart. I don't know about everybody else, man, but James is the only one that be showing heart though. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy, man. Uh, Man, that would piss me off if we hold a QB under 100 yards passing. We got the did we how many yards he had though? I'm about to check out there. I'm about to check out how many yards he had now. I know he had that many fucking yards. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact he had that many yards. Shit is crazy, man. He had 84 yards passing. And they still lost the game. 84 fucking yards. 84 yards, y'all. God damn it. 84 yards. All right. Arizona. It was good. It was good talking to you. Hopefully you're here next week for the Lions game. I will. I don't know if I'm a live stream like the whole game, but I'll be around. I know. They killed us, man. They killed us on the ground, but in the passing, Buccaneers played good in the passing game, but they still took a L. I can't make this shit up. So it's all good. Yep. So they play the Lions next week. It should be like a 1 o'clock game. I'll be around. Let me check and see if I see any the YouTubers upload anything when it comes to the Bucs. Cause I know Isaiah had to pull something. Yeah, I don't see nothing from them. Did they post anything today? Where is the Buccos locker at? He probably said fuck it. He probably said fuck it. Yeah. Cause I know Isaiah, he be going in, man. He be going in. I don't see anything right now. That's crazy. I don't see Tampa 2 Bucks either. They probably had to go sleep on that shit, like. But I'm gonna check out, I'm gonna check out Mr. Buck Nation. He had a good live stream earlier, but I don't see nobody else on this genre. So oh well. But they probably upload a little bit tomorrow or something. So, but yeah, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. For subbing to my channel. I would like to apologize to all the Buccaneers fans out here for our team performance this season. I wish that they could have played better and at least be in the conversation for the playoffs, but shit happens. Um, it's always next year for us. So, um, next week we play the Lions. We see how they play against them, and we're gonna take it from there, y'all. So, thank y'all, man. I really do appreciate all the comments I get, man, because because I love talking to y'all, man, because y'all keep it real, and y'all Bucks fans, you know what I'm saying? So, just shout out to all y'all, man. Thank y'all for keeping my channel alive right now. Thank you very much, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm about to watch the Seattle Eagles game and take it from there, man. So y'all have a good one, man. Thank you.